Hello, this is Chip McGee, and welcome to the June edition of Pelham School District Today. It's a very special edition. I realized after doing these each month over the course of the year that we hadn't had students on. And so they're not here yet, but in a few minutes I'm going to have groups of students coming from our two kindergarten classes to talk to them about kindergarten, what they're looking forward to in the summer, and their thoughts and questions about first grade. It's going to be a great show. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you enjoy it too.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to ask you each a question, and who wants to start? Is anyone ready to I've got a fun question. Go for it. All right. So Max, tell me something that was weird this year in kindergarten. Did you have anything weird stuff happen this year? No, pretty normal, not so weird. Tell me something that you enjoyed this year.
I enjoyed math time.
Oh, math time. Tell me more about that. What's something you did during math time?
It's like when you count numbers and stuff.
Uh-huh. So you enjoy counting numbers. That's good. What about you, Matthew? Is there anything that was either weird or that you really liked this year?
There was nothing weird.
Nothing weird.
I like going outside.
Oh, yes. Especially on days like this. Did you guys go out when it was snowy, too? Mm-hmm. You could go out when it was snowy, too?
Sometimes.
Which do you like better, snowy or hot?
Hot.
You liked hot.
I like snowy.
Snowy.
Actually, snowy too. I liked hot.
Hot. Noella, what'd you like?
I like hot. Actually, I like snowy too.
Snowy. You know what? I'm torn. I like them both. Some days I really like playing in the snow, and some days I really like it hot. So one of the things I'm wondering about is, I don't know if you know this, but tomorrow is the last day of kindergarten for you guys.
Yeah, we know that.
You knew that already. Okay, all right. And so after that comes summertime. So Noella, anything you're excited about for summertime?
Going in my pool.
Oh, you've got a pool at home? Oh, that is
in my
nice.
backyard.
Is it already ready to go?
Yeah.
Have you been in it yet?
Yes.
Is it really freezing cold water?
Sometimes it's warm, sometimes it's a little cold, and sometimes it's really cold.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
When is it different? Why is it in the morning it's cold?
It's like rain, and then if it's cold, it will warm up, but if it's warm, it will be cold.
Oh, so if it's warm out, it feels cold. If it's cold out, it feels warm. Ooh, that is very interesting. Bella, do you have anything for this summer you're excited about?
A recital.
A recital? For singing or an instrument?
Dancing.
No. What kind of dancing do you do?
Ballet and hip hop.
You may or may not believe this, but when I was a kid, I did ballet. So are you going to do ballet or hip hop for your recital?
Both.
Really? Have you already planned out your number, and do you rehearse it, or are you still figuring out what your dance is going to be?
I've rehearsed it.
You have? Oh, that's nice.
It's my dress rehearsal today.
Do you do dancing too? Are you do it together?
No.
Oh, how interesting. But now you have that in common. So your dress rehearsal today, and you're going to get to do your recital this summer.
And it's my birthday day.
We should have said that to begin with. So one of the special things about this group is that, I don't know if people can see it on the button, but it is Noella's birthday today. I know. So I've got one more question for the group, because you're doing such a beautiful job. So next year, I don't get to see you in this school, in this building, because you're going to be in first grade. Is there anything you're wondering about or thinking about as you move up to the big school and you become first graders? First grade. Noella?
I'm wondering about homework.
Oh, how much homework are you going to have?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I can tell you the answer to that. You'll have some. We usually do about 10 minutes per night for for every grade that you're in. So you'll be in first grade. So you'll have 10 minutes per night. Think you can handle that? Yeah, I can tell just by looking at you, you're going to be able to handle that. Yes, Max. Thinking about first grade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Chromebook.
Oh, I know. That's so good. You guys are going to have Chromebooks next year, thanks to the school board.
It's like a computer, and it has Is it called? Does it have games?
Well, it's got educational
You line
games.
on it, and there is a game and my brother has a Chromebook, and there's a game which called something, but I don't remember.
You're going to learn all of that next year.
There's a game that you can draw, and the computer can guess it.
Oh, that is a fun game. I love that one. I don't think that's on our Chromebooks, though. Belle, is there anything you're looking forward to in first grade or wondering about?
If we can play basketball.
Ooh, if you can play basketball. I know the answer to that. It is yes. And do you like playing basketball? Oh, I saw just out there today, you guys out in your play area had a hoop and some of you were shooting around.
And
pretty
bubbles.
good shots too. And I saw a lot of bubbles today. All right, so one last thing we're going to do is, I know you maybe already did it, but can we sing Noelle a quick round of happy birthday? 5, 6, 7, 8. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Noella. Happy birthday to you. How old are you today?
6.
Nice. All right, thank you very much.
I'm always
You're gonna go with Mrs. Mazzarello now and get some stickers, which I don't think I've given a single group of kids stickers
just
yet
last
this year,
thing.
and you are qualified for it. Yeah, last one.
So in 6 days, I'm going to a Florida house.
Oh, I wish I was going to Florida in 6 days, or in a pool, or to a dance recital, or what are you going to be doing this summer?
I'm going to go on a boat.
A boat. All right, you all have great summers planned. Off you go. Thank you very much for being here. It was super nice to meet you.
You guys want to wait right in the hall for me? Fight with this.
All right, the three of you come here. 1, 2, 3. Grab those 3 seats.
Boss
And you
is the
grab
boss. I'm the
this
boss.
one,
You're not
this
the
one,
boss.
and this one.
I'm a boss.
Oh, Isabella, you're going to be a piece of work, aren't you?
I'm the
I can already
penis.
tell. This will be good.
This will
Okay.
be scary. I am the piece of work.
So I need everyone to introduce themselves to me first.
I'm
Hold
boss Isabella.
Hold on 1 second. My name's Dr. McGee, and I'd like to know each of your names one at a time. Will you tell me your name?
Audrey.
Audrey. I'm going to write it down so that I remember. Nice to meet you, Audrey.
Oh. Aviana.
Is it Ariana?
Aviana.
Everyone does that, right?
Aviana.
Aviana. Got it.
So I can help
And what
you.
is your name?
Camden.
Camden.
His name's Gary.
Camden. I got it. And what is your name?
William.
William. Nice to meet you, William. And yours.
Jacob.
You said it like a question.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob. All right, Jacob.
Jacob and Jacob.
And you, young lady?
How do you know my name? Isabella. Boss Isabella.
I'm just going to go with Isabella. Very nice.
I'm a boss.
Do any of you know why you're in here? Raise your hand if you know why you're in here. Yes. Camden.
Because we're going to take a picture.
Even better than a picture. That's the right idea. But let's go a little further. Jacob.
Because we're in here, because we're sitting down.
We're sitting down. Yeah.
Feels like I'm a boss right now.
Feels like you're a boss. So you're sitting with. I don't want to intimidate you, but you're
you're the boss
with
of the
the
principal?
boss of the whole school district. So the elementary school and Memorial
teacher.
School
And the big school.
and the big high school.
In the little school with
And
the old school.
And my job is called, it's a big word, superintendent. And so what I wanted to do, I
And
do
the
it.
boss of all of the schools.
Exactly. I do a TV show once a month called Pelham School District
We
Today.
are in TV.
And you, Jacob, are about to be on TV.
What?
Yes, we are doing a TV show. I want you to look that direction. Do you see 3 cameras pointing at us? So we're going to do a little TV show here.
I'm in TV.
You will be very shortly, but I need to know when we do it. I want to be able to ask you questions, and no one will be able to hear answers if we yell over each other.
If
So
we
I'll
talk?
say someone's name, and then I'll want them to answer. Okay? So I've got different questions for each of you, and we'll kind of, I'll ask and we'll talk a little bit. Let's start. Isabella, can I start with you?
Yeah.
All right. So,
I am the boss.
okay, boss, I would like to know.
Wait.
What is something in kindergarten that you have really enjoyed this year? Tell me
What-
about something that was
What I
fun.
enjoy, it's a spotlight of math.
Oh,
It's the philosophy of what I need to get my brain exploding.
you like math.
Yeah.
And
so
so-
my brain explodes.
It explodes, but you mean in that good way, right? Not in a
Yeah.
bad way. So Isabella likes math. Jacob, what is something that you have really liked this year or has been interesting and in kindergarten?
I love going home.
Oh, you like going home at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Tell me something really nice when you get home.
I want to sweep.
Oh, take a little nap?
Yeah.
Oh, I love afternoon naps. Take a little nap at the end of the day. That's a good thing to do at the end of kindergarten. And William, what about you? Something? Is there something that's...
Recess.
Oh, what do you do at recess? Because I can see you right out my window, often playing there. Yes, right there. What's something you like doing at recess?
Playing. Playing.
Playing. So are there certain games that you really enjoy? Or
Yeah.
like what?
Like Spider-Man.
You can play Spider-Man out there? How do you play Spider-Man?
You have to. I don't really know.
Yeah, what I like to do,
Spider-Man.
you like to play it? I like to just pretend. Just go inside my head and say, I'm now Spider-Man. And then run around and be Spider-Man. So Camden, I'm going to ask you a different sort of question. Do you guys know that tomorrow is your last day of kindergarten?
Yes.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm gonna be an even better boss.
Okay, okay, you'll be a big boss. I can see that coming.
will.
So the thing, Camden, I was hoping to know from you is this summer, you're not going to have school. Is there anything you're looking forward to this summer?
Town Beach
Oh,
with my friends.
you go to Town Beach here in Pelham?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Do you swim? Do you splash? What do you do at Town Beach?
I do a cannonball in there.
You can do a cannonball.
And I feel crabs.
And
A lot.
you see crabs in there too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you see the
Big
critters.
fish.
And
You do
we
a
found
cannonball.
And my friend there,
Uh-huh.
we found a big rock, and we picked all those big rocks there.
How big? Show me with your hands. Like
This big.
you picked up a rock that big?
Yeah.
Oh, underwater.
Yes. It was like, yes.
That's spectacular. So you're going to go there with your friends a lot this summer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Aviana? What are you going to do this summer? Anything you're excited about or wondering about? Nothing? Yeah. All right. Well, you can take it easy. I'll come back. One of the things I'm wondering about is first grade, too, if there's anything that pops into your head about first grade. We'll get to that in a second. But Audrey's next. So, Audrey.
I really love watching my tablet because then we can watch YouTube, and I love YouTube.
You love watching YouTube. Is there anything cute and fun that you watch on there or things that you learn about on there?
I learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I learn how to make slime.
You make slime?
I learn how to.
Have you ever made glitter slime? Oh, so
made
I have a
slime.
daughter. She's in 8th grade, so she used to make slime, and she used to take slime and then add glitter to it, and it was glitter slime. I know. Doesn't it make you feel like ugh when you touch it though?
It's like sticky,
Sticky.
and we can
Stretch it. Yes, I do.
You can splash your water.
I like slime myself. So the next question that I have, and this is for each of you, is next year you're not going to be in this building with me. I know, it's very sad. You're moving
Wait,
over to.
what about if I come over?
You can come visit. You can definitely come visit because
And
I will be here.
What about if what about if I'm a teacher here?
If
and
you're
I
a
come
teacher,
here?
that's what I would love for all of you when you grow up. Go to college, learn
Wait.
about becoming a teacher,
Tomorrow
become a
I'm gonna
teacher,
come back.
and then come back. But right now, I want to think about next year, first grade. So Candace, you start off. What's something you're wondering about or you're excited about for first grade? Because that's big time. I mean, you're into the numbers.
About drawing paper airplanes and send them to
paper
my
and
friends.
You like paper airplanes?
Yep.
And you think do you do something with paper airplanes in first grade? Yeah. All right. Isabella, what about you? First grade. You're going to be the big boss. What else?
I'm going to St. Joseph's School.
Oh, you're going to a different school.
I'm going to a God school.
Uh-huh.
What is the God school?
I don't
it's
know.
St. Joseph's School.
Okay, so you're going to go to a different school. We're going to miss
St.
you.
Joseph's School is a type of school where you go and learn about God.
That'll be
Yeah.
good.
Which
And
God
and-
in
and-
kindergarten.
And she can come back and visit us at sometime.
And you'll have to wear a uniform at the St. Joseph's. What's that?
Ah, that's going to be
So
different for
let's
you.
not say at kindergarten. It's so weird.
It's what?
It's so weird.
So weird. No more kindergarten. First grade. Anything else?
William.
William, what do you think about first grade? Any things you're wondering about?
Not a lot of things.
Not a lot. Well, you're going to be across the hall, and you know that there's second graders and third graders and fourth graders
And last grade.
fifth graders there, all the way up to fifth grade. What were you going to say?
I have a big sister that's named Emma.
Emma?
And she.
What grade is she in?
Second, and she's gonna go into third grade.
Is she over at Pelham Elementary School?
Mhm.
So you'll be in the same building together. You'll probably see her when you're walking around the halls. Oh, that'll be really nice. Yes, Isabella.
So, I have a sister. Her name is Sophia. She's
How old
in
is she?
second grade. She's 7. She's in second grade.
Same as your sister.
Emma. That's right.
Emma Sophia, that's so nice. Does she go to St. Joseph's too?
No, not yet.
No? Okay.
When she's in third grade.
Maybe.
Yeah, when I'm in first grade, I will have to go there immediately and just tell everyone I know what 100 plus 100 equals 2,100 million.
Okay. So I think that this has been a very high energy group.
My
And
turn.
I hope you enjoyed the spitting in chairs. I want to say one last thing. Mrs. Mazzarello has for you, because you've been on my show, a very special sticker that only I have and only I'm allowed to give out. And this is the first group of students, the first class of students, the whole year I've decided to give those out to. So go with Mrs. Mazzarello, and she will be giving you a sticker. Thank you so much for being on the show.
I need my shoes.
Bye,
Let's get a
kiddos.
shoe first before we.
Thank you.
Let's head out the hallway first.
Don't do that.
Yep.
Thank
we're
you,
gonna
Mrs.
do-
Mazzarello.
Welcome. Do it this way.
Wait, right here.
Come on in. The
Superintendent.
first three go right over here and take each of those 3 chairs. 1, 2, did I miss one? There are 3.
We just have
Oh, just
4
4?
right here.
All right, so actually if you could
You're
come
gonna
back,
come
sweetheart,
right
2
here.
over here and 2 over here.
And
And if you
hold
could
this
scoot
up
up
for
to
you.
this
The
chair.
group of 4?
Yes.
We gotta move a little bit.
Yay,
Are
I'm
you
so excited
comfortable
about
in
this
your chair? I'm
group.
going to move you in just a little bit, okay?
Hey, Lucy.
Do you guys know my name? Anyone know my name? Did you hear? You heard it, but you forgot. So I'm going to introduce myself and then ask you who you are. My name is Dr. McGee, and I have a job. I'm the superintendent of schools here in Pelham. That's just a long way of saying that I'm the person who makes sure all 3 schools work well together. So there's Pelham Elementary School, where you go. There's Pelham Memorial School, which is for the older kids. And then there's Pelham High School for the high school age kids. So could you, each of you tell me your first name?
Lucy.
Lucy. I'm going to write that down so that I remember. Lucy. What is your name?
Jackson.
Jackson. Nice to meet you, Jackson. Is that with a CK? Jackson.
Well, we
or
have
an X?
2 Jacksons.
You do? So you're Jackson
And the
Yeah.
other one's Jackson K.
Jackson M and Jackson K. What is your name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia. That's so pretty. Sylvia. And don't tell me, let me guess. Alfred. No. All right, tell me.
Grayson.
What is it? Mason?
No,
Grayson.
Grayson. Grayson. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. If you look down there, you can see Mr. Greenwood. He's going to wave at you. He's in charge of Pelham Television. And I have a little TV show that I do once a month called Pelham School District Today. And I asked your teachers if I could talk to you as part of the show. So they're going to film our little conversation and put it on the TV show. And I'm going to send it to you when we're done. I know. What?
Are we going to make a commercial?
It's actually the thing that goes around the commercials. It's the show. We're going to make a show about what it's like to go to kindergarten in Pelham. So, you guys ready? I'm just going to ask you some questions and you're going to tell me about it. All right? Lucy, you ready?
Yeah.
So just think to yourself, and I'll ask each of these questions. What has been something pretty fun about kindergarten this year?
Walk.
Work? Fantastic. Tell me some of the work that was fun. This is not a setup, folks. She really said work.
Oh. Dot to dot.
You like dot to dots? Because you can't tell what you're drawing and then suddenly a picture appears. I love those too. That's fun. Jackson, what about you? What's been something really fun this year that you've enjoyed? Don't know. It's all right. I'll come back to you in a second. All right. Sylvia, do you have anything fun this year that you were like, this is pretty fun for kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
Playing outside.
Outside is the best. So I'm wondering, do you like outside better when it's snowy and cold, or do you like it better when it is hot?
I liked it better when it snowed.
You like it? So what would you do in the snow that was fun?
Make snow angels with Sydney.
Oh, that's so fun. You'd lay down and you feel the same way? Little snow angels?
Yeah.
When you do those snow angels, how do you get back up without messing it up? I always, when I'm getting up, I always squish it wrong and then it doesn't look right.
My mom will help us.
Oh, she like lifts you that way?
I-
That's good. Yeah, go.
I will like sit up and then stand up with my foot and then get out.
Oh, see, that means it's because you're bendable like a kindergartner, and I am not bendable because I'm an old man. Grayson, what's something that's been really fun for you this year you've really liked about kindergarten?
John.
John?
Drawing.
Drawing. Oh, so you're kind of a budding artist. What sort of things do you like drawing?
Pictures?
Mm-hmm. Like realistic pictures? Like of horses and trees? Penguins? Bats? Lions? Caves? Ships? Is there anything you don't draw? Yeah. All right. You like drawing a lot, don't you? I don't know if you guys know this, but art is one of the things. You like drawing too? I love that.
I draw 3D stuff.
3D stuff.
And me too.
You know what? I think that in 12 years, I predict that maybe you 4 are going to be back in this office talking to me about your art program. Because Pelham High School has probably the best art program in the state of New Hampshire. And that's where you're going to end up going. So you're on track to become artists. I'm so excited about that.
I already am an artist.
You know what? I'm glad you said it that way. Tell me why you said it that way. Because you are already an artist.
Because of my made pictures.
Your what pictures?
I made the human with some glittery hair.
Oh, the human with glittery hair?
I made humans and I made a human and a legs for the human.
Oh my gosh, so you guys really are already artists. I love the way that you said that, Sylvia. You are already one because you do glittery hair. That's good.
I
Yeah.
also made a neck for it.
On the human?
Yeah.
Nice. And do you do all the fingers and toes, or do you just put them all together in a lump?
I do not do that.
You know, too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what I really want to hear about next is summer. So I think you probably know this, Grayson, but this is the second to last day before kindergarten's over. Did you know that? And do you have anything you're excited about for summertime?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Playing.
Playing. Just playing with your friends. That'll be good.
Or playing on the tablet. Or watching too.
Also on the tablet. Can you stay here while we finish the interview? See if you can hang in there for just a little bit. Oh, you wanted to scoot in. Here, I'll hold it for you. You got it? Good. Sylvia, what are you looking forward to this summer?
I'm sitting in the big chair.
I know, big chair. It's an awesome chair, isn't it?
Playing outside on the swings.
Swings? Is there a swing at your house?
Yeah.
Or do you go to the park?
We go to the park sometimes and play on our swings.
Yeah, I love swings. Though I'm always worried they're going to go all the way over. You know, if you swing too high, what if it goes all the way over? What are you excited about?
Going camping.
Oh, you go camping?
Yeah.
Do you sleep outside in a tent or in a camper? What do you do for camping?
I camp
sleep
at
in a
home.
camper.
In a camper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the best. Do you have your own bed or do you have to share it with somebody?
Have to share with somebody, or I have my own bed.
Sometimes a little bit of both.
Because there's a bunk bed.
Oh, bunk beds, those are the best. So you get to camp in a camper with a bunk bed. That's going to be a good summer. And Lucy, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to make myself my own like a tent. I'm gonna make it myself. I'm gonna ask my mom or my dad.
Uh-huh. You're going to make a
Tent
tent.
by myself.
Oh, you're going to build your own tent.
Yeah.
I think you had said you maybe camp in your backyard.
I camp at home. We make a fire and have marshmallows.
Oh, that's so good. And you're going to build your own tent and maybe sleep out in that.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be a really good summer. I can feel it. I
But
can feel it, right? It's going to be a good
I'm
summer.
gonna ask
But
if
I
my
sleep at
family
night
can
in my
come
bed.
Someone come with you out there. I wouldn't want to be out there by myself
I know
either.
something else I would like to do for summer.
Tell me one last thing, and then I have one last question. What do you want to do for summer, Sylvia?
Going to the park.
Go to the park?
Yeah.
What do you do there?
Just play.
Just play. I know. I'm really looking forward to summer too. And I have one last question for you. Next year, you guys are going to be in first grade. And because of my job, I know a lot about different grades in the schools. Do you have any questions about first grade? Things that you're wondering about when you come back? Any questions about first grade?
I'm just gonna listen to the teacher.
Listen to the teacher. I love it. You're going to have a little bit of homework, but I think you're ready for it. You're going to be practicing your reading. And, yeah.
I'm gonna do something that's Grayson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen to the teacher. Well, this is a lovely group. I just have enjoyed this so much. I have one last little surprise for you. So Mrs. Mazzarello, who picked you up, is going to walk you back, and you see she has something there. Those are very special stickers. Those are the only stickers like that because I'm the only one that has them, and I've asked her to give them to you. This is the only group of students all year I've given this sticker to. It's a Panther sticker. And so go with her as she takes you back and get your sticker. All right? Thank you very much for talking to me. Enjoy the end of kindergarten and have a wonderful summer.
You too.
Thanks, Lucy.
You
Thanks, Sylvia.
We'll do
Take care. Come on in. So how many do we have?
We're gonna have
Four.
then 3.
Okay,
All
so
right, we can do it.
2 here, you
Right,
2,
friends, you wanna
and
come on
you
this
2.
side?
Go right here. What a lovely group. Grab a seat.
Girls with girls and boys with boys.
Yeah, we did boy group side and the girl side. That's all
Gonna
right.
scooch in just a little bit.
Yeah, let's get you all scooted and settled. Everyone comfy?
Feels good?
I
All right.
don't be confused.
Let me start by introducing myself. Anyone know who I am?
No.
Who is this guy?
You're Mr. McGee.
You knew I am Mr. McGee. I'm the one that what?
You're the mayor of the whole school.
I like that, kind of the mayor of the whole school. The job is, I like mayor better, but it's called superintendent.
Which is even higher than the principal.
Yes, exactly. And so I make sure that the 3 schools here in Pelham all work together really well. And once a month, I have a TV show called Pelham School District Today. And all year, I've talked to grown-ups. And I realized I don't want to talk to grown-ups every time. I want to talk to kids. And so if you look down there, you'll see Mr. Greenwood's going to wave at you. You see Mr. Greenwood there? He runs Pelham Television. And those cameras are going to make a little TV show out of we're going to have a little chat. Okay? But to begin with, if you could just tell me each your names so that I know who you are. I'm Dr. McGee, and you're?
Cooper.
Cooper. And I'm going to write it down so that I remember. Good to see you, Cooper. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam. That is rememberable. Yes.
Savannah.
Sanita?
No, Savannah.
Savina.
No, Savannah. Her name's
Savannah.
Savannah, like the
Like the, where the grass is.
yeah. Yes. Like the African savannah.
Like the African savannah. Nice to meet you, Savannah. And what is your name?
Jubilee.
Jubiler. How do you spell that?
No, Jubilee.
Jubilee. Oh, like a celebration.
Yeah.
Yay!
Jubilation's Jubilation Lee's nickname.
Ah.
I call my sister Banana.
And you call your sister Banana. So we'll get back to that important fact in a minute. They call you Banana too? Maybe we should all just go by Banana for this discussion. Then we won't know who's talking to who, right? Are you Banana or am I Banana? Who's Banana? All right. No,
He's Banana.
no finger pointing on bananas. All right. So what's really going to happen here is I want to ask you some important questions.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you guys, Savannah, you ready for some important questions? One thing that I really want to know, and that I think our viewers at home will want to know, is what has been something fun, Jubilee, about kindergarten this year? Something you're like, oh, that was really fun. I know, I put you on the spot, didn't I? Savannah's got something. Do you have something that was fun?
At kindergarten?
Yeah, at kindergarten.
Here?
Here.
I do not know.
Do not know.
I think I know.
You got something. Jubilee's got something.
Well, it's not really in the building, but it's getting to ride a bus. It's not really
Oh. Yeah, tell me why that's fun. That's a great example.
It's just that, well, Milo goes on the bus with me every single day, and I've been urging to go on a bus like him since I was at least 4.
Oh my gosh. Do you sit in the front of the bus or the back of the bus?
Since Milo's a 5th grader, I actually sit in the back of the bus.
Oh, it is pretty bouncy back there sometimes. Do you get bounced pretty high sometimes? Do they go over a bump?
Yeah.
I love that on buses. So you have something too. Cooper, tell me, what have you liked about kindergarten?
Playing with my friends on recess.
Oh, nice. So what are some of the things you play at recess? Any of the games that you really like?
Tag.
Tag. I've seen you out there playing tag. I've seen all of you because I can see right out the window.
That one.
Yeah, that's right. I can peek in.
I can see
See
you.
what you're up to, tag. And you can probably see it. See,
You can
see me
at the
having
school
boring
from here.
meetings is what you can see.
I can only see you, but not nobody else on here. You can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, Sam, what's something you've enjoyed about kindergarten?
I
I didn't know because I never have fun in kindergarten.
Mm.
I only have fun with my brother sometimes because my brother always be fun with me.
Your brother?
Yeah, he plays fun with me.
Is he older or younger, your brother?
He's bigger. He's 7.
7?
Yeah, he's
So
in first
does he
grade.
go to Pelham Elementary School?
He's in first grade.
First grade. That's where you two are going next. Are you 4?
We're going this way.
You're going next year. You're
Well,
going
my
first
brother's
grade.
in
Right over there in that building.
Oh,
Right?
and,
Yeah,
oh,
my
and by the
brother's in
way,
Crazy.
him and her are twins.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, they're
Is
twins.
that true or are they pulling my leg?
Yes, no, they're twins.
Cooper.
They're actually twins. Yes,
Are they pulling my leg?
No, they're not. They're
Savannah, is this true?
Yes.
All right, so this is one of my favorite questions about twins.
Yes.
Who's older?
Me. Rihanna.
By how much? Like a minute?
I'm just tall. I'm bigger.
And then you
I'm
go
b-
class.
Wait, there's there's 3.
I'm taller than her. I'm taller.
You're taller, but you're
But,
older.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can. The beautiful thing is you can say that your entire life. All right, so I'm going to start,
I
Savannah.
like being older than him.
It's fun because you can always point it out, no matter what. Say she is older. So the question is for the summer, what are you two going to do now that school is almost over?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I
I'm
don't
playing
like it.
outside with my bike without training wheels because I don't like training.
Are you done with training wheels?
I have
Getting there?
skateboard.
Going to do a skateboard?
No,
That'll
I
be fun
don't like
outside.
it. I don't want to play with the skateboard.
I hope
I just play inside and play video games.
I hope and ask that when you're on
It's sort of
skateboards
just continuous.
that you
Wear
guys
elbow pads.
wear a helmet on your head.
I always do that.
You do? Okay, good.
And I use it down my mountain.
Thing do.
That's a microphone, so we don't touch it or else it'll be really noisy for the people at home. So Cooper, what are you doing this summer?
Going outside on my bike without training wheels with my dad for a bike ride.
Oh, nice.
I do
So
actually.
training wheel free. This whole crew is training wheel
I
free
do
so
too.
far. And Jubilee, any
Ooh,
summer
giant
plans you're
Jubilee.
excited about?
Well, the excited thing is I'm moving.
Changing houses?
She's going to graduate.
And her will
Gonna
never come
graduate.
back to the school
No,
again.
I'm not going
Oh.
to graduate. I'm
You're moving
moving.
to a different town?
No, I'm moving to a different continent.
For real?
Yes.
That's crazy. These stories are amazing. What continent are you moving to?
Well, I don't know I don't know what continent, but I do know what country.
Oh, are you allowed to say?
Yeah, Spain.
Spain.
And they speak a different language.
Does anyone know what language they speak?
Mom, I didn't know this
Don't
stuff
know?
in China, I think.
No, they don't speak Chinese in Spain. What do they speak?
English.
Nope. Oh, let's try it again. Do you know?
Yeah,
Give it a whirl.
Spanish.
Spanish. They
I
speak
just
Spanish.
said that.
So you're gonna. Oh, did you? I
Yes.
heard it wrong. I heard it wrong. So 1 point to Sam for getting that right. All right, good job. I am impressed. I have one last question for you. One last question. First grade is right around the corner. Whether you're going to be in Spain, or you're twins, or you're riding a bike with your dad. First grade. What's one question you have
I know.
that you want to ask about first grade? Because I might be able to tell you.
I know.
Savannah.
I was making friends in first grade because I have a lot of friends. Oh, boy. I had to.
Gonna make friends.
I
Yep.
have a lot of friends.
Oh, that's gonna be so
In my
good.
other school,
Uh-huh.
and at baseball, and here, a lot.
It's so fun. It's like collecting and collecting, and you're gonna have a whole new batch to make friends with in first grade. I'm guessing Cooper has a question from his hand waving. Yes. What's your question?
Making new friends in first grade.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. I'm so glad you're looking forward to that.
I sort of. So I'm moving to Spain for 2 years, and then I'm moving again to Williamstown.
Really? Those are big transitions. So we got to make sure, Savannah, that Jubilee is ready to make friends when she goes off, because here in Pelham, we can make friends. But we got a spinner. There's nothing we could do about spinning. He likes spinning. It might just fall right off and then flop on the floor.
I can't because there's
Yeah. All right, crew. I just want to say one last thing. Let me get you all looking at me just for the
You
last
forgot to
second.
talk to me about first grade.
Oh, do you have a first grade thing?
Nothing about first grade.
What? Nothing about first grade?
I think he's
Nothing.
sad about. But I'm sorry, but I'm happy that I'm going to see my beard at first grade. He's up in the stairs.
Yeah, upstairs? Yeah. And next year we'll have a lot upstairs. So the last thing I want you to know, I've lost everyone's attention, which I'm impressed with. So pay attention to me just for a second. Savannah, point your eyeballs right at me. Right at me. Point those eyeballs. Point those eyeballs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So Mrs. Mazzarello right over there, she's going to wave at you. She has, if you can go over there quietly, a treat for you. If you look at what she's got there, those are stickers. They're very special ones. They're very rare.
That's for my
I'm the
brother.
only one that has them, and I decide when to give them out. And I have not given them to students all year until today. She is going to give you each one of those stickers. Thank you so much for being here. All right? Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and congratulations on almost finishing kindergarten. Are you really twins?
Yes. They are.
Sam, are you really twins?
Yep.
That's cute. This is 3, 4?
4.
All right, two of you, first two, have a seat and a seat. And you two have a seat and a seat.
Do you want to know my fun fact now, Layla?
Yes.
You and I live next door to each other.
No. What?
So right across the street from you are the Harringtons, right? And I live next door to them.
Oh, you have to look for her
Right?
when you get
I'm
home.
going to scooch you in.
Okay, what a good group. So first off, thank you for being here. My name's Dr. McGee, and does anyone know what my job is?
Yes.
Oh, you do? What's my job?
You're the boss of the whole entire school.
I am the boss of the whole entire school, and not just Pelham Elementary School, but also Pelham Memorial School and Pelham High School, all the Pelham schools. And every month I do a TV show called the Pelham School District Today. And all year I've been talking to grown-ups about how the school works and things happening in the schools. And I thought, I want to talk to some kids. So that's why you're here. And I was wondering if you would start by introducing yourself to me so I just know your name. Will you tell me your name?
Colton.
Colton. I'm going to write it down so I remember. Colton. And what is your name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Maggie. And what about you?
Scotland.
Scotland? Like
No,
a
Scotland.
Scotland. Thank you. And what is your name?
Layla.
Layla. How do you spell it?
Layla.
Nice. Okay, so Colton, Maggie, Scotland, and Layla. If you look down that way, you're going to see Mr. Greenwood. He's going to wave at you there. He is in charge of Pelham Television. And those cameras are going to they're just on, keeping track of our little conversation. But
So to put us on TV.
to put you on TV. You're going to be on TV after this, which is crazy. But you don't have to worry about it too much because all we're doing is really chatting. And what I'm wondering is if I ask you questions, let's just talk. Does that sound good? All right. So, Layla, will you just tell me, thinking about kindergarten this year, because we're almost at the end, what's something that was pretty great about kindergarten? Anything come to mind you were like, that was really fun this year?
Seeing all my friends.
Yeah? Tell me about that.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, did you know them when you started the year, or did they become friends because you met them in kindergarten?
We became friends because I met them in kindergarten.
Oh, that's nice. And what's some of the fun things you like doing with them when you're like, oh, look, it's my friends. We're going to do this today in kindergarten. Anything that you really enjoy?
Playing outside.
Outside. So I don't know if you know this, but I can see from my office here out to your playground. So sometimes I see you like shooting baskets, or I saw a lot of bubbles today.
Did you see us playing Monster?
Were you playing Monster today?
Yeah, that's why we're running around.
Yes, I did. And I also saw a lot of bubbles. There was like a crazy bubble machine out there today.
It was only the boys.
Only the boys playing Monster?
Yes, I was playing.
Yeah, good. And so, Maggie, what's something that you've thought was fun about kindergarten? Anything come to mind?
Well, it was meeting my friend Scotland again at
At
Here.
school.
Oh, you guys knew each other before.
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, you're also coming to this school. Where did you know each other before?
King's Kids.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. You must have been so happy the first day when you saw each other. Like, oh, look. That's really nice. And Scotland, what about you? What's something that's been fun for kindergarten?
Playing with Maggie and my whole friends.
Oh, it's really nice being able to see your friends and having them here and everything. But one thing that, I don't know, it's a little bit sad, but also a little bit happy, is tomorrow, I think you know this, it's the last day
at
of
school.
It's the last day of school tomorrow. And so what I'm
We're
wondering,
having a half day.
just a half day, that's right. Very good.
But it shouldn't be
Scotland.
because we should spend more time on the last day.
So we could do a double long day next year. What do you think? So last day you just spend the whole night. I'm just kidding. We're not really going to do that. So what I'm wondering though is,
Well, what if we did?
wouldn't it be fun? Is there anything you're looking forward to in the summer when you're not in kindergarten anymore? Like you're like, oh, we do this in the summer. Things that you're excited about?
Yes.
Layla's got something.
Well, we didn't really plan something, but
Yeah.
I have something that I want to go to.
Oh, tell me that. That's fun. What do you want to do?
I want to go to a lake. I'm going to the beach.
I love going to a lake.
Or going to the beach.
Well, that's the question. Do you like going to a lake, or do you like going to the ocean beach? I'm just curious.
Well,
If you
since
could
the
pick.
seaweed there and I can't go far in
Yeah,
it, that's
yeah.
why I want to go
Yeah,
to the beach.
you like the beach better because of the waves,
I
or all
like
the sea
playing in the
creatures.
sand.
You like the sand, playing in the sand because the
One
beach
time
has
we
so much
found
sand.
a giant snail in the water.
Really? Was it still alive, like in its shell?
It
Looking
was
around?
It was in its shell, but I could see them.
That
Dad showed it to us.
That is very cool. The creatures at the beach are spectacular. So you saw a snail,
We never
and you're
seen
playing.
a crab at the beach.
Have you?
No.
Oh, but I always wonder, are they there and I just don't see them? What about you, Maggie? Is there anything you're looking forward to this summer?
I think I'm going to Canby Lake for my birthday.
Oh,
Her
nice.
birthday's this summer. My birthday.
August 8th.
August 8th,
I'm
Mine
going to
is after
Universal.
summer.
I'm going
after summer.
I'm going to Universal on my birthday again.
Universal. All right, so I also love going to amusement parks. I like Canopy Lake because it's close.
When I was at the beach,
Mhm.
I found a snail and a sea crab. And I was swimming in the water when I was going very far out
Oh,
with
really?
my dad.
Well, you had an adult with you to make sure you were safe. And so you saw these creatures when you were at the beach. So we got the beach, we got Canopy Lake, we got Universal. We want to go to lakes.
We
It's a
flew.
good summer.
We flew to Universal.
It flew down there. It's going to be a good summer. And then, do you know what happens when you come back to school? Do you know what grade you're going to be in?
First grade.
First grade. And you're no longer in this building. You're over in the big school in first grade.
I used to be in the big school. when I
Gym
was
class,
in
art class.
Oh yes, for our preschool program.
Yeah, I was
So
there.
you know what it's like. Is there
Yeah, I
anything
know what
that
it's
they should know about what the big building's like?
The big buildings.
I've been there.
Like, yeah, but the big buildings like some, well, where all the big kids go to school.
There's some big kids there. It goes all the way up to 5th grade.
My favorite ride in Universal was the Mummy.
The Mummy ride. Yeah. My favorite was Hogwarts, for what it's worth.
Wait,
We went on that one.
I love Hogwarts.
I went to Universal too one
We
time.
went on.
All right, so we're but I derailed us there. I would like to know more about first grade.
I was old enough to go on all the Harry Potter rides.
It's so fun. First grade, though, what are you thinking about it's going to be like when you come back? What are some of the big things you're like, oh, I wonder what first grade? Yeah.
You learned your lessons at school in kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to first grade and you learn your lessons
Mm-hmm.
at first grade too. And you learn some letters
Yep.
because you need to learn your lessons too.
Yes, because when you get all those letters down, you're going to be readers, and then you're going to get
We
better.
already kind of are.
Exactly, and you're going to get better and better
I can
at
read
reading.
books.
Yeah, yep. And so what happens is you start putting the words together into longer words, into sentences, into paragraphs, sometimes into chapter books. I mean, it's a big deal. The other thing that's going to happen next year, I just want you to be ready, is the beginnings of something called homework.
I know what homework is.
You do? What is it?
It's something that you work on.
And where do you work on it?
Give doesn't like work.
At home, that's exactly
We
right.
work on it at home because I give it to you at home.
I know. So your teacher will say,
But
tomorrow, bring this math problem all finished up. And you'll have to take it home and sit down at the kitchen table.
and do it.
And
My
do
sister
it.
does it.
Oh, does she already?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So you already know how that's
She's
going to go.
12.
She's 12. So what grade is that? You know what grade she's in?
Grade. She's turning in 8th grade, but
She's in 7th right now, going into 8th next year?
think.
So.
My brother's going to 3rd.
Since
Going to
she's
3rd.
12.
Maggie, do you have a brother or sister?
Sister,
And what? How old is she?
1.
I
She's
have,
little.
I have
She's just a little 1-year-old. So
She's gonna
I
turn
have
2
three
in June
sisters.
20th.
Oh,
my brother.
nice.
I have 3 sisters.
And Scotland, do you have brothers or sisters?
I have 2 brothers.
Are they older or younger?
Logan's, I think he's 7. I think he's 7.
I think he's 6. Yeah, who knows?
And
Is he older than you?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
definitely going
Yeah.
And Caleb,
She just turned 6.
I only have 1.
and my other
second.
brother is Jameson,
Mm-hmm.
and he's 11.
Oh, so they're both bigger. Okay, so Colton, one last thing.
My Caleb is 8.
8. So I think it's really nice that you have siblings. Not everyone does,
I
but
have
it's nice
3
that you have them.
siblings.
And I have 1.
And if they're older, then they can tell you what things are like. If they're younger, then you can tell them what things are like. And I just have a sense that your 1st grade year is going to be fantastic. Last 2 things, and then I have a surprise for you. Yes, Layla.
So my oldest sister in the family, she's 26, I think.
What?
And she lives by herself, and she married my brother-in-law.
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're your oldest sister.
Yeah.
That's
And
cute.
then my older sister,
Mhm.
she's not the oldest. She's Alicia. She's the one who's
Mhm.
lives by herself. Brianna, she is 15.
Oh my gosh. So you deal with all sorts of ages. That's
Yeah.
really good.
And then my middle sister,
Mm-hmm.
she is 12.
Nice. Colton's next.
And I'm 6.
Colton, what were you going to share?
My brother doesn't like homework.
No, it doesn't like homework. I got to tell you the truth. Most people don't like it. But it is good to practice.
Because
And
if
so-
you practice, it makes perfect.
Exactly. Just that little bit of practice.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. And this was the 5th time that I did this interview, and I think because I practiced it, I
You're
was
getting better.
perfect. Oh, better at least. I'm getting a little better. That's right. So now here's the surprise. If you look over there, Mrs. Mazzarello has a sheet of stickers. Those aren't just any stickers. Those are ones that I had special made. Those are superintendent stickers, and I have not given them to groups of students so far this year at all. But this group has been so great, I'm asking her to give you each one of those stickers. So thank you for being on the show, and she's going to take you back to class.
Yay.
Yay! Enjoy.
Oh, and I have
class
seen
I'm
her.
gonna stay here.
Yes.
I have seen
You
her.
have seen her?
Yes.
I know, it'd be
You
fun.
guys always go for walks on the street.
Yes, we do.
So she knows.
I do.
Bye. Thank you so
I'm gonna
much.
take
Bye.
Bye.
back so you can see the rest of the outfit.
Hello. Come on in.
We have 3.
3. So if 2 of you could come over here and sit in these 2 chairs, would you be willing to sit in this
This
chair?
is Charlotte, and Charlotte is learning English.
That's so
But
exciting.
Mrs. Gibbons says she knows quite a bit.
How are you, Charlotte? Hola. Hi.
I'm gonna scoot you just a little bit.
I'm
This
Dr.
way.
McGee. And your name is Charlotte?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. How old are you? Are you
6.
6? 6 years old. How old are you?
6.
How old are you?
6.
What? What are the odds that I would have
every-
3 kids all the same age?
In our class, mostly everybody's 6. But
Oh.
on the next, if they're not it, on the next birthday they'll be it.
Oh, so they're one less than 6 right now.
Yeah, some of them.
Mm-hmm. All right, so my name's Dr. McGee, and I have a job called. Do you know what my job is? Do any of you know what my job is?
No.
No. My job is it's a superintendent in the Pelham School District, which is a fun, great job. I'm in charge of all of the schools in the Pelham School District. So Pelham Elementary School, where you go, Pelham Memorial School, and Pelham High School. And I have a TV show that I do once a month called the Pelham School District Today. And all year I've been talking to grown-ups, and I've decided, too boring. Kids are way more fun. And so today I'm doing a show with kids on it. And that's what you're here for. So to begin with, would each of you, Charlotte, I already know your name, but I'm going to have you practice it again, and tell me your name. So what is your name?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. I have a cousin named Charlotte. And what is your name?
Max.
Max. Oh, I met the other Max. Are you Max M?
Yeah.
Yeah? And what is your name?
Jackson.
Jackson. I met another Jackson, too. All right. So what I'm going to do is I just want to talk with you a little bit. But before we begin, I want you to just take a peek down there, and you'll see Mr. Greenwood. He's waving at you. Mr. Greenwood is in charge of Pelham Television. And so he is going to make sure that this, our chat today, goes on TV. So to begin with, if I just wanted to ask you a little bit about kindergarten. So Max, I have a kindergarten question for you.
Okay.
So you've been in kindergarten all year. Mm-hmm. I was wondering, is there anything that's been, excuse me, interesting or really fun for you this year?
Like that, we get to do centers sometimes.
Oh, like what are some of the centers? Tell me a little bit about that.
There's Legos.
Oh, nice. Do you have the big kind of Legos or the normal little kind?
Yeah, little kind.
The little kind, nice. Is there anything you like building with Legos?
Well, usually with them, I like make houses.
Oh, house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always tried to make windows in my houses with Legos. I was never very good at it. Do you put doors and windows on yours?
Well, the reason how I make windows, I just like kind of like make holes inside.
Uh-huh.
Them. Yeah.
Yeah, like I could never do the even. It's just the hole was the hard part, let alone like an actual piece of glass or something. Jackson, what about you? What's been something that you've liked about kindergarten?
Recess.
Oh, nice. So what are some of the things you do at recess that you enjoy? Any games or things you like to play?
Playing with Max.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what sort of things do you guys play? Just like tag? I mean, I see you, because I can see you out the window here, tearing around like crazy people. But what are the games that you're playing? I'm just wondering, because I've watched them. Like, I don't know what they're doing out there.
We play monsters.
Sometimes.
Someone else was telling me about monsters. Can you tell me just the quick rules of monsters? Like if I wanted to play with you someday? How do I, if I wanted to join and you were explaining it, how do you play monsters?
So like basically, like if you tag someone, like they're like a monster like with you pretty much. So it's like close.
Do you have to
tag.
walk like a monster when you're doing it? Like,
Well, sometimes
like that?
when you're in the shades, you go fast. Sun, not fast.
Oh, like the sun slows the monster down.
Yeah.
So you sneak around the shade. Mm-hmm. That's a great rule. Do you play, Charlotte, do you play monster?
No.
What do you do at recess?
Play on the swings.
On the swings? Oh, that's nice. So the swings back here?
Yes.
Yeah. And Do you push or do you sit in the swing?
Set them.
Nice. I always worried when I was your age that I would swing, and I'd get too high, and I was always worried I was going to go whoop all the way over. Have you ever gone all the way over?
Yes.
No. You went all the way over?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And have you guys ever gone all the way over in a swing?
No.
No, that'd be super scary for me. I don't know how to do
That's
that.
why you always should hold on.
Hold on tight. That's right. And even sometimes it's like, what? I'm way too high here. I have another question, but it has a little bit of sadness to it. So this next question is, I don't know if you know this, but tomorrow, do you know what tomorrow is?
What? Last day of school.
Last day of kindergarten for you. And so it's a little sad because there's no more kindergarten, but it's also kind of great because it means summer is starting. And I was wondering if there's anything, Charlotte, you're excited about for summer.
Yes.
Will you tell me?
Okay. Okay.
What's that?
The first cup.
Uh-huh. And so you're going to be, with your time this summer, what sort of things do you think you're going to be doing?
Play with my friends.
Oh, nice. Are they friends that live near you, or friends from kindergarten, or a little bit of both?
Friends at kindergarten.
Oh, nice. So friends that you've made while in kindergarten,
Yes.
you're going to play with this summer?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be really fun. What about you, Max? What's something you're looking forward to?
Go inside my pool like every single day.
In a pool? You have a pool?
Yeah.
All right. So have you been in it yet this year?
Yes.
All right. Isn't it freezing cold water?
Well, I usually like get used to it.
You can't get used to it? Do your lips turn blue because it's so cold?
No.
Are there ice cubes floating in it because it's so cold?
No.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
All right. I get really cold in cold pools, especially before it's summertime. That is very fun. And Jackson, what about you for summer? Anything you're looking forward to?
To go in my pool.
You have a pool too?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just very jealous of both of you right now because I don't have a pool. Is your pool cold? Like when you jump in, do you go, ah, it's so cold, or you're like, oh, that feels pretty good?
No, kind of. Sometimes freezing and sometimes very hot.
All right, so I was talking to another group about this. When is it cold and when is it hot? Because I know just what you mean, but I can't figure out why sometimes a pool feels cold and other times the same pool feels perfectly warm.
Because the sun's out.
So if the sun's out, it's warmer. So if you swim at night, it's going to be cold.
Yeah, or if you swim when the sun's around a cloud, it gets super freezing.
Oh yeah, if it just is blocked by a cloud, I know just what you mean. It gets super freezing until the sun comes back up. And you're like, oh, now I feel okay. All right, so my last question for you three is next year is a big deal.
Yes.
Because instead of being in kindergarten,
First grade.
you're going to be in first grade. And so, Max, I'm wondering, is there anything you're looking forward to or wondering about for first grade?
Well, I do know at recess I might go in the big playground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one thing is you'll be able to get to the big playgrounds. Is there anything you've seen over there you're thinking, ooh, that's going to be fun?
Well, I know like there is a lead bridge.
Mhm.
I've been over there, like I've driven over there before.
I don't know if you three know this, but our parents have donated a new piece of playground equipment that's going to be there when you come back. So it's a brand new thing that no one's ever seen before. It's a big climby thing. It's going to be fantastic. What do you?
Rock wall.
I don't know if it has a rock wall, but it's like a crazy shape that you climb up on top of. What are you looking forward to or wondering about for first grade? Anything come to mind?
To be in the same classroom as Max.
Oh, you guys are gonna. Oh, you don't know yet.
So,
Oh, I hope so, but let's prepare. What if you're not? What are you gonna do?
just go over to his house a lot sometimes.
Yeah, you can still see him after school, go over to his house, play with him that way. That's good to just prepare for it. And Charlotte, do you have any things that you're wondering about for first grade?
Yes.
Tell me.
I play when other friends the first grade,
Mm-hmm.
and I play for another friends
Mm-hmm.
in the school.
Oh, that's good. So I think one thing that's going to happen for first grade, just like you said, Charlotte, is you're going to have lots of friends. Some are new, and some will be old friends from this year that you can play with. I think it's going to be a really good year. So what I'm going to do now is wrap up the show for everybody, and I'm going to turn to the camera, all right? So I would just want to say thank you to Ms. Gibbons and Ms. Pendergast's kindergarten classes for letting me talk to them today on the day before the last day of kindergarten. And this is the June edition of Pelham School District Today. Thank you.